we've been in Korea for 6 months.
6 months. It is crazy. It has been an amazing experience.
And I think we've aged a little bit.
Yeah, we've both had some gray hairs.
Today we're going to share with you what's our update, how's life, what's on the horizon for us.
What's driving us crazy, what's amazing.
Eric got a job.
Yeah, I got a substitute job. It's just going to be for a month, but hopefully more will come from it after I'm done with the month.
Really proud that you have your job and you'll be starting that. And what's our next update?
Well, we do have a very big life-changing thing that's coming up here soon. Amanda and I are going to be going to Bali.
Bali.
Not pregnant or anything, it's not that crazy, but
Bali.
yeah, we're going to go on our first vacation since we came here to Korea, and we're going to go to Bali, Indonesia, so that's going to be very fun. So we're definitely going to have a video showing our resort. We're going to do it all-inclusive, so we don't have to worry about individually paying for stuff.
Drinks and water activities and all the food's included. So we're going to go for about 5 days. Next month, about almost exactly a month from now, I'll be getting LASIK. So I'll update you on how that goes. I'm not so nervous about it. I really just want to get her done and have some fun in the sun.
Yeah, but the thing is, Amanda is a huge baby whenever she's sick or anything like that, so I'm sure with her being blind and not being able to see and stuff, she is going to be extra
guys
needy.
Are so needy. I remember several times where you've been sick and you couldn't even lift a finger. So we take care of each other, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So other things that are going on as well is we are getting done with one of our classes, one of our Korean classes. So this is just the beginner one, where they're just pretty much teaching you how to say hello and thank you and stuff like that. 10 weeks, a class a week, and then we're going to try to get into the next class here within the next month. So we just need to keep chipping away at the language.
Yeah, and what I've been doing too is I've been doing some online courses during my lunch. And also, anytime I hear a word consecutively, like, for instance, the word chincha. Chincha means, like, really? I will ask a Korean person at my work and just say, what is that word? It's driving me nuts. Like, for example, in our class, our teacher was saying yorobun. Yorobun means everyone. And so if you start to do that and incorporate it into your routine, you'll start picking up a lot of words quickly.
Yeah, our teacher was also saying chaliso a lot, and that is good job. So after hearing it a few times, we asked what it is, and then we, can kind of use it a little bit more now.
Well, we weren't sure if she was scolding us or what she was doing, so we really found it important to ask.
I thought it was something like good job because she always did thumbs up.
Yeah. Well, we have had the hardest time adjusting because we used to watch Netflix and Hulu, and we can get Netflix here, but we can't get a lot of the shows that we're used to watching in the States, like
Walking Dead.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Love The Walking Dead.
Yes.
And Netflix had an announcement on our Netflix account saying, ooh, Walking Dead's coming up.
It's been updated.
Ooh, boom.
But little do you know that is not inclusive for Korea because there are different agreements that Korea makes with Netflix, and Netflix is new here. So I've been asking students, international students, to find out, where they watch their shows. And my teaching assistant told me about
Putlocker.
But yeah, Putlocker, and it's really great because we're able to watch all the updated TV shows and movies.
Yep, Walking Dead, Fear of the Walking Dead. We got a bunch of movies that are new on there. So we've talked about my job, but what's been going on with yours?
Well, my job, I'd say, is an up and down hill battle. Up and down hill battle?
Yeah, sure, that works.
Normally it's pretty good, but there's definitely days where there's a lot of cultural differences, and I've gotten some disagreements or I've been yelled at by my boss. And so I'm really looking forward to next year. I'm really thankful for my 13-month contract, but I'm starting to think, okay, I need to start either finding out if I'm going to have my contract renewed, or if there's a possibility I can just teach, wherein I would have more flexibility in the schedule, which is really what I was looking for in Korea. In my current job, I work 9 to 6, and if I want to leave early or have any flexibility in my schedule, it's very difficult. There's a lot of interns in our office who are really helpful, but there is very a stringent 9 to 6 schedule, where actually most of the Koreans come in at 8:30 and stay till 7, where I leave at 6. I don't want to talk a lot about my job, but I will say that it's a different mindset in Korea where I'm used to being forthcoming, I'm used to giving my opinions and being a leader. And here, I'm more or less, I tend to feel micromanaged, and I also am more of a task doer than I am. Have been in any of my previous positions.
Yeah, workers are supposed to be a little bit more subservient, so Amanda with her fiery attitude sometimes can get her in trouble.
Yes, and I'm very thankful that you're here, because there are days where I have to go take a phone call outside and vent it out. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm just going to cross my fingers that maybe I can teach next year, and that way I won't be doing 2 jobs, which is actually kind of hard to manage. One of my classes has 50 students, and that's a lot being a teacher, and then also having another full-time job. So if I were just to teach, most likely I'd have a couple sections of one class, and probably only end up teaching 2 separate classes, which would be really nice.
So another thing that's changed is we can actually go to restaurants. So the biggest thing is when we started here, when we first came to Korea, is we didn't know how to order anything. We didn't know what anything was. Exactly.
I'm a foreigner.
So we pretty much just went to traditional markets. We would go to cafes and stuff like that. And that's pretty much where we ate most of our food, besides buying food from the store and just making it at home.
Now we're adventurous.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh well, we try our best. We can go into a restaurant, and for the most part, Google is our best friend, translate if we don't know the words, but for the most part, we can pretty much navigate on our own.
Yeah, and also, we know how to order stuff now. We know how to say, give this to me, please, or we know how to ask for water. We know how to ask for ice water. So it definitely helps in the ordering process.
Yes, I have to say one thing that we continue to love about Korea, which makes us want to stay here longer, is how nice Koreans are. There's this one restaurant that we went to, and we did a video about it, the all-you-can-eat pork place. We went there this last Friday, and the waitress said, please enjoy your meal in English to us.
Yeah, she tried to test her English on us, which was awesome.
The second thing that was really nice is when Eric and I were traveling to Seoul, I had a really big backpack as well as my big shopping bag, and I was standing up in the subway, and this guy noticed that I had a lot of stuff, so he actually said, hey, motion to me, give me your backpack. And I was thinking, what? No, I'm not giving you my backpack.
Yeah, and because like in America or anywhere else, that
they would just freaking take it and run.
Your backpack.
But you can have my curling iron.
But no, he just asked to hold her stuff in his lap, so she didn't have to hold it while we were on the subway, which is amazing.
It was very unusual, but I just said I had to think like a Korean. Why is he doing this? And then I realized I'm in a different country, so I reluctantly, he was trying to grab it, and I was like, no, for a minute. But then I'm like, okay, fine. And then he just held on to it.
Yeah,
for me.
Very sweet.
So Korea, we really feel like it's our home now. We really like it here. The people are super nice. I mean, seriously, what more can you say? It's just so much of an adventure.
Yeah. And one thing that you probably won't see us do is 10 things that we hate about Korea, because we don't really like that. I think Korea is great.
Yeah.
There are definitely stuff that are
small things
are weird or taboo to us.
Yes.
Like maybe seeing guys peeing in the street. That happens. But we don't hate Korea, and I don't really appreciate that too much.
Yeah, we want to stay positive about our experience. Yeah, some things are frustrating, but it is anywhere you go, and you have to take the good with the bad.
Yeah, definitely.
The next thing we want to talk about is just the update about how things are going with my family in Korea since we've been here.
Up and hill down battles.
Shut up. I have to say, I didn't have an expectation moving here about how a fairy tale would unfold and we'd all be, holding hands and running off into the sunset. However, I did expect to have more communication with my family. So Eric and I went to a Korean adoptee event in Seoul, and I had reached out to both my sisters to see if they would be available afterwards for dinner. And they're both busy, I understand. And then I sent them some pictures of a recent trip where we went to Seoul. And I said, hey, if you ever have any pictures that you want to send, let us know. Because whenever I'm with my mom, I always see pictures that my sisters are sending or that my mom's sending to them.
Constantly sending and receiving. We're not getting any.
Overall, it's made me think about really what our next steps for next year are going to be. And if we really want to continue to stay in Korea, I know that now there's so many different resources available that we can really study anywhere. Although we do love Korea on the weekends, it's definitely something we've thought about. And at least, at the very least, it would be nice to have some sort of communication. But every time I message my sisters, they always say that they're very busy. And yeah, I know they might work more hours than I do, but I do work the same amount of days. And I feel like if you really want to spend time with your family, you'll make it happen. And Eric and I have no problem going to Seoul and meeting up with them. So it's just a short distance away from each other, and yet they're always busy. So hopefully things will improve on that front. I know that we just wrapped up our Korean class, so we're really looking forward to kind of showing them that we've learned more sentences and that we've been obtaining more vocabulary as well.
Yep. Now the biggest thing is we have to remember that we are strangers.
Yeah.
We're some new people that have come into their lives. So, it'd definitely be nice if we got, more pictures, more communication from them, but I think it's going to be a gradual thing.
Yeah, I agree too. And at the same time, they keep asking us, like, how long do you plan on staying in Korea? And it really just depends on a lot of different factors. And one of them for me is if I feel like I'm making a connection, I'm making progress. But since I've been here, I could just do the same, in general, experience almost same type of relationship if I was just in the States.
Amanda's very goal-oriented.
No. I am kind of disappointed, though, and I hope things will improve. But at the same time, I'm looking at other avenues of how to connect with other Korean adoptees. Taking the steps and meeting other Korean adoptees and attending different events has really helped me establish more of an overall mindset of what other adoptees are going through and the challenges and hardships they're facing. So when I think about them, then I realize that my situation, I'm really lucky to be where I'm at now and having a family that's accepting.
Yeah, because we did meet adoptees that their family didn't want to have anything to do with them. So It's at least good that that's not the case for us.
Yes.
Okay, so that's pretty much it for the 6 month update, but let's maybe talk about like where we're gonna go from here. Personally, I want to do some more food videos for you guys to show like super spicy food and maybe just some weird stuff, maybe some street
You wanted
food.
to eat some live octopus.
Yeah,
You're
I'm thinking
weird.
about doing the live octopus.
Or eel.
Mm.
The eel. I will be happy to film you all day long.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And also you're going to have the Bali vacation that we're going to show
Yeah.
you here in 3 months. One thing that I'm really proud of is that we have over 100 subscribers, which for us, I think is amazing. I didn't ever think that we'd even get, 20.
Yes, thank you so much.
And we
We
appreciate
just
it.
did this because we just wanted to share our experiences with other adoptees and other people who are interested in Korea. And we're super thankful to all of you and all the really nice comments. If you ever have any questions, we're more than happy to answer them for you as well. I know for me, I am really interested in doing videos that are interesting to you. So if you have any ideas, feel free to just drop them below.
Yep, and we also want to say thank you to Eric Henderson.
Oh.
He watches pretty much all our videos
Shout out.
and comments on them as well, and it's great to see those every couple days. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So if anyone else wants to see anything different, wants us
Yeah,
to do
let us
something
know.
specific, just
We do this for you.
Drop a
We
message
do this
down
for you.
below, and we'll try to make that happen for you guys.
Yes.
Okay, you guys have a great one.
Bye.